The 2025 Cadillac XT4. We have some subtle new updates to talk about, so let's get started. So there was initially 3 different trim levels that you could choose from: the base luxury trim, the premium luxury, and the sport trim level. Well, now for 2025, the base luxury trim level is no longer available. So now we just have the premium luxury and the sport, and now when you go with either one of those trim levels, you now get the active safety package as standard, which includes adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist with the lane departure warning, HD surround vision, rear pedestrian alert, side bicyclist alert, traffic sign recognition, enhanced auto emergency braking, reverse auto braking, and intersection automatic emergency braking. You now get all of these safety tech features as standard with the premium luxe and the sport trim levels. Personally, I am a fan of this little SUV. It's pretty underrated. I think it looks nice, both with the exterior and the interior, but let me know your thoughts in the comment section below if you personally like the way this SUV looks. These vehicles are available in both front-wheel drive and all-wheel drive. If you go with the front-wheel drive, your fuel economy is 24 city, 29 highway. The all-wheel drive gets 23 city, 28 highway. But you do get a slightly larger fuel tank with the all-wheel drive, 16.3 gallons versus 15.9 gallons. We have here a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine producing 235 horsepower, 258 pounds-feet of torque. Moves this SUV without any real issues. It handles nice. GM, in general, they do a pretty good job with the handling dynamics when they feel like it. Sure, they make some really sloppy economy cars, but usually with these Cadillacs and the higher-end Chevrolets, they do a good job. But personally, I do recommend the sport trim because, once again, I like how it looks, although they pretty much cost the same, the premium luxe and the sport trim levels. But for under $50,000, you're getting a very well-equipped luxury SUV here. I personally think it's decent value for money. The way I spec'd it out, you're going to get your heated and ventilated front seats, a heated steering wheel, and you will be getting that massive 33-inch infotainment plus gauge cluster screen. It's pretty much just combined into one large display for you. And you do get wireless Apple CarPlay and wireless Android Auto here. I do like how they give you 18-inch wheels to preserve the ride quality even with the sport model, but you can get the optional 20s if you want. I would stick with the 18s. And regarding deals, it's really not that great. They have a 3.9% APR finance special for 36 months if you can afford those payments. And the lease deals are pretty average, and there's some incentives. In the description box below, I will be sharing with you a free leasing calculator provided to you by AutoCompanion. This will show you the interest rate of a lease, the residual values, and the incentives that you can get in your local zip code. So whether you are financing, paying cash, or leasing, you should use this calculator to see those incentives. And when I ran some numbers on a $48,900 XT4 Sport, with a 5% discount off of MSRP and a $1,500 incentive, a 3-year lease is going to come out to $730 a month with no money down. That payment is pretty awful for a vehicle of this MSRP. The interest rate of the lease is okay, 3.8%, but the residual value is trash at 54%, and that's why the payments are so high. Now, if you found a motivated dealership who is willing to sell you this vehicle at 10% off MSRP, the payments drop to about $650 a month. But keep in mind, the invoice on these vehicles, it's about $2,000, maybe $2,200, depending on the trim level, from invoice to MSRP. So you really need to find a dealership that's willing to take a substantial loss to get a half-decent deal, because I would want to get at least 10% off the MSRP. But oh well, the XT4, it stands out. It's different amongst its generic rivals from BMW, Audi, Mercedes, and Lexus. but I get it. Most people would rather stick to the brands that they know best. And besides, most of those brands, you can get pretty good deals on them as well, even through AutoCompanion, because AutoCompanion doesn't just offer this calculator. He's also one of the largest car brokers in the United States, and he does offer substantial discounts on all of those rival brands that I just mentioned. On certain trim levels of the NX and the RX, you can take 10% off, 11% off the MSRP. Those are hot vehicles that people want. On the Audi Q5, he's got 12% off MSRP, even on the plug-in hybrid. So as you can see, those are big discounts. Even on the 2024 BMW X1s and X3s, he's got 10 and 11% off, once again, depending on the trim. The Volvo stuff, he's got pretty deep discounts on that. A Porsche Macan, yeah, the MSRP is up there, but AutoCompanion is offering 12% off the MSRP of a base Macan. But keep in mind, AutoCompanion is located in Washington, D.C. He is able to ship nationwide, but shipping is something you have to pay extra for. And he also charges a broker fee to access these deals. But if you sign up with my affiliate link in the description box, he will take some money off of his broker fee. So run some numbers and see if it's worth utilizing AutoCompanion in your local market. I mainly just wanted to share with you all of these resources so you can be a well-informed consumer. So hopefully you found value with this content. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you again for watching. Take care and goodbye.